Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Seduce Me the Otome. It's currently raining outside and I am a little bit chilly. But we're gonna finish this once and for all! I'm so happy! I'll finally be able to play other stuff. Woo! We're just gonna skip all this because we've seen it before. No. She must have been crazier than I thought. I glared. The rest of the story can almost be passed over, so why can't I pass over it? With Diana gone, my life returned to normal with school and my friends not remembering what had happened. It was as if magic never even appeared in my world. One thing was for certain, however, Matthew loved me and I loved him just as much. We had promised our lives to each other and nothing was going to take that away from us, not even time itself. Our love was so powerful, it practically overwhelmed me with joy every time I found him holding me close every morning. To think, a demon in love with a human like me. It was unthinkable, unbelievable. It was practically impossible. But it was true. The other boys decided to leave of their own accord. They knew that my future would only need Matthew at my side, so they each decided to start their own lives in the human world. Matthew understood perfectly, wishing his brothers the best. Besides, Matthew had proven to be a man by finding someone to care for. Wow! His brothers didn't need to worry about him now that he was caring for me. I felt bad as well for being closer to Matthew than the others, but they reassured me that I was okay and that they would remain nearby should I ever need them. I was happy for that. They made me promise, however, that I would love Matthew for as long as we lived. That promise was instantly given. But what of my future? Well, it was kind of made for me. Before I graduated, James decided to step into the light of the Anderson Toys Company, and with the help of his demon powers and leadership charisma, he managed to influence not only the entire board, but my father as well into letting him run for CEO. I was beyond shocked. How James managed to do all that was beyond me, but when the vote was called, James had taken over the company, and I was destined to have. If I had to respect the wishes of the late CEO and help the company become an even grander company. For a demon, it was simple to make a company grand. My grandfather would have been proud to see how James helped it shine. With the CEO position fulfilled, my father had no choice but to let me decide my future, which made me happy beyond compare. No longer would I have the future scaring me into a corner. No, I would choose my life on my own. That being said, I was still scared of where the future was going to take me. What did I want to do? Did I want to help James build the company? Did I want to venture off on my own? Matthew reassured me that he would support me and help me through whatever I decided to do. I was grateful and would never forget that promise. I was happy and nothing could shake me down from that happiness. One afternoon, a couple of years after the boys and I had met, I had a moment to myself. My mind went out hum. But the we've seen this all before. Smiled as I held my hands to my chest, relishing in the feelings dancing within my soul. I let out a happy sigh before looking up and seeing where I had wandered to. I realized that I was standing in the dining room. I stopped at the smell of baked goods, taking a gigantic whiff. I let the smell of sugar and sweets fill my senses. Damn it, you're making me hungry for sweets, game. Matthew must be baking again. What do you mean again? I tiptoed over and peeked into the kitchen, wanting to know what he was making.
Almost done.
Wouldn't you be able to tell from the smell what he was making? Or at least the general idea? I watched as Matthew started to decorate an already wonderful-looking cake with blue and white frosting. It looked delicious. I was practically salivating. However, as I watched him, I smiled. Okay. He looked so concentrated in his work, it was adorable.
And there. Perfect.
Are you trying to get me fat, man? Fat man. Fat man! Fat man! Okay, I need to die. Matthew stepped back from the cake, allowing me to see his masterpiece. It indeed was perfect. I wanted to taste it soon. That looks amazing, Matthew.
What?
I love that. Matthew quickly turned to me in surprise, trying to hide the cake as I laughed.
I'm not done. I mean...
Calm your penis. Matthew. I walked over and smiled, giving him a kiss before walking around him to the cake. Closer, it looks all the more scrumptious. Stop making me want cake, god damn it! I don't have cake! But now I want some! Fuck you! This is why I can't talk about sweets. It's because then I would want them. But unfortunately, I won't have any of it nearby. So I'll just have to sit here and suffer. What is this for?
Well, I mean, it's for something pretty important.
Our anniversary. I looked to Matthew, raising an eyebrow as he wrapped an arm around my waist. Ooh! Getting a little get a handsy there. What is it for?
Guess. I'll give you 3 chances.
Why only 3? Or what? What if I don't get it right?
Then the cake is all mine.
How dare you? Hey, no fair! Instinctively, I wanted to pull away, but Matthew laughed and dabbed some whipped cream. Whipped cream! On my nose from a nearby decorating spatula. That reminds me of Thanksgiving, actually. It's funny. So, I know, I'm playing a game, but I wanted to tell a little story. So, not one time. This past Thanksgiving, my youngest stepbrother, who's still older than me, but he's the youngest of 3, brought like pie, like an apple and a handmade pumpkin pie. And he brought it, and so I was like grabbing some. I got a slice, and he got a slice. And he put a little dabble of like whipped cream on his pie, and then it comes to me, and I just squirt that shit all over and fucking do graffiti. And like I come back in the living room, and like my sister-in-law is like, "Oh my god, why?" And I'm like, "Shh, don't judge me." And then I ate the whole pie. Not the whole pie, I mean the whole pie slice. Then I went back, got more, and then I put a fucking mountain of whipped cream on it this time. And I come back, and she's like, "Oh my god, why?" I'm like, "Don't judge me, okay?" I like whipped cream. And yeah, I just thought that was funny. It was funnier in person, okay?
It's totally fair. Now just guess.
It's totally fair. Now just guess. Oh, fine. Is it your birthday? Matthew shook his head.
Nope. Second guess.
Is it an anniversary? Matthew nodded, but before I could cheer, Matthew rotated his hand, gesturing me to continue.
Anniversary of?
I puffed my cheeks. I could memorize facts and lessons, but dates were bad. It was like asking a girly girl when her boyfriend's frat party was. What? What? That was a really bad analogy! What the hell? Matthew laughed before he kissed my cheek, making my puffed cheeks deflate.
It's the anniversary of when we first met.
Wow, I'm an idiot. Even I knew that! Why didn't my game version know that? Stupid person. I had practically forgotten. No, you did forget! You fucking idiot! You didn't practically forget. You fucking forgot! You forgot! Own up to it, you cheeky cunt. Wow, I'm too mean. I'm too mean to myself. Game version myself mean. He was right. It had been a couple years since I moved in and met Matthew and his brothers. He threw a party last year for it. How could I have forgotten? Time definitely flew. Matthew. Smiled Matthew. Matthew smiled at me, making my heart flutter and squeak once again.
I want to celebrate it every year in a different way.
Aw.
Next year will be something extraordinary. For now, though, this cake will do.
Are you gonna make a double cake? Or a cake inside a cake? How about all the cake? Fuck, now you're making me think of cake! I'm hungry now! Fuck! Fuck you, Matthew. How dare you? Oh man, it's really raining out there, god damn. I quickly pulled Matthew's head down with my hand and kissed him sweetly, wanting to show my appreciation with a kiss. He stared at me as if his greatest wish had come true. I fought back a giggle at the sight. Matthew gently pulled me to him, hugging me to his chest. I nuzzled into Matthew's chest, hearing his gentle heartbeat and memorizing its tempo.
I love you.
And I love cake. I love you too. Just kidding. Before I could finish, suddenly the cake, which had been sitting silently and peacefully on the counter, exploded into a giant mess on it. What? Oh, on the counter. That's what they meant by it. Matthew, luckily, was quick enough to pull us back before we got hit with flying cake pieces.
What the?
Oh god, it's a fucking stuffed animal. I looked at the cake to see a very mischievous little creature standing over the cake, triumphant at what it had done. I began to laugh as Matthew grew red-faced. He's not red-faced, he's crying-faced.
Simon Tabby!
Fucking knew it! Saw it coming from a mile away, folks! Woo! I love predictability. And that... Well, not really. Not at all. I quickly rushed over and grabbed Simon, who made a squeak noise in my hands. I was still giggling as Matthew came over and glared daggers at the white doll covered in cake. I want cake. Fuck everyone. I want cake. Why does it... I want a boyfriend to make me cake. What the hell? I mean, I already have a crush on someone, but I doubt he would be able to make a cake. Like, come on. I'll be the one making the cake in the relationship. Let's face it, it's sad. I'm saying all this. My crush doesn't even know that I have a crush on him. He doesn't even... I've never even talked to him at all. Like, at all. Like, the only way we know each other is because growing up, we used to live... Our houses were back to back, so, like, that was, like, the only way we really knew each other. And then we also went to the same schools. But, yeah. We haven't talked in years. And I have a crush on him. I don't even know why. It's just because he's so hot, I guess. It's like I'm saying it like, oh, we're gonna date and stuff. It's like, he hasn't even talked to... I haven't even talked to him. He doesn't even know. It's like, I'm jumping to conclusions. Wishful thinking. To calm Matthew down, however, I stretched up on my toes and kissed him softly on the lips. Matthew stared but kissed back, not wanting to let go without a kiss of my own. I love you, Matthew. Matthew sighed before smiling at me, finally calm.
I love you too.
Aww. I didn't want to wake up if this was indeed a dream. I felt light as a feather, not wanting to ever let go of this man in my life. There were no words that could describe the emotions within me. I felt joy, happiness, ecstatic high all at once. Here I was with the man I would be with forever, with a cake I would delight in, even in pieces. Just like my life! Ouch. I had gained the heart of a demon. No, of a man I loved. I vowed to cherish him and love him for the remainder of my days and beyond. Could a demon love a human forever? I knew Matthew would. And that was my happily ever after. End. Matthew's cake. And if only it was cock. Fun story about that. I know, another story related to pastries. When I was younger, for like the longest time, I always spelt cake as cock. Like C-O-C-K. I always spelt cake as cock. So like, I can look through like, I even made like a little book sort of thing, because I did that, where like each page was like a bigger layer of a cake. It's like 1 cock, 2 cock, 3 cock, 4 cock, 5 cock, 5 cock. Even in some old diary entries, there's like, I made this cock for you. I was a fucking weird kid too, but that's not even related. But oh my god. Pleasant memories. New password unlocked. Demon War. Okay, and then of course we have this shit. Alright. I'll sing along as best as I can. And maybe provide backing vocals. Alright, you ready for this shit? Innocent ignorance. Tell me, did you get your way? Sing melody. Bear the burden of the choices that you made. Go on, chase the morning with your heart. The worst is over now. You're moving on. 'Cause in the end, when your story's over, then you'll love the path you've walked on all along. High, let your fingers touch the sky. Your journey's far from over. There's a million stories left to write. Be free to explore the life you seek, to embrace the love you carry. Know the choices that you made were right. That was so bad. Ethan Nakashima. Camille music. If you find regret inside, don't let the pain take over your life. Soon you'll see that you're free. Take the future in your hands now. It's in your sight. Go on. There's no better time to start. Your path is clear now. Urging you on. Don't be afraid. Fear inside will fade. The trials that you face will make you strong. Fly high, feel the wind blow as you fly. Your journey's not over. There's 100 battles left to fight. Be free to be. Love you have just one life only. Know the choices that you make are right. Special thanks to the families and friends of the cast/crew. Aw, that rhymed. our Kickstarter backers and supporters, the Seduce Me, Otome fan base, Barbed Dicks, Crab Nipples, and Richard's Pickles. Please, just don't ask.
Stories left to write. Be free to explore the life you seek, to embrace the
Love you carry. Know the choices that you made were right. Yay, fucking hell. Damn. Achievement unlocked, Matthew's cock. Cake. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for the Seduce Me the Otome. I'm finally done! The torture's finally over! Oh, I'm free! I'm free! Oh, freedom! Freedom! Oh. Oh. So much relief. Well, guys, that being said, if you guys enjoyed this really long, really repetitive series, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, fucking die safely. Bye-bye!